Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No touch that. No touch that.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hey. No touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Here we go.
They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. 1st down.
Shut up. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer. Go.
Here's Williams. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
19 type. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. Ready?
To throw, it's Williams. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick-6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
To throw, Williams. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 32 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue, because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Great, set. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 4th down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise, and the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Touchdown, Chicago! Keenan Allen, 71 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line.
Great, set. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Cup 19, Cup 19, check go.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
No touch.
They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Mustang 19. Get up.
To the air, Williams. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. 3rd and 2.
Warrior 70. Viking 18. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
Throwing is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Go.
Looking to throw is Williams. A pass complete to Adunze. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
To the air once more, Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Hurry, hurry! Bronco 80. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Titan, 19 Titan. 19 Lion. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
From the gun, here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
I'm glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Check. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Check, go.
Looking to throw. Williams. That pass complete to Moore. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Britton Covey going to bring it out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't touch it!
Well, just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and
Don't touch
15.
it. Don't touch it!
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw will be intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the fourth quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
They have still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
Shut up!
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Shut up!
To throw, it's Williams. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Ready! Hut, hut!
To throw, Williams. Caught by Allen. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Warrior 70. 79 Bronco. Hut!
Here's Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get this down to the 10.
On the ball, on
First
the
and
ball,
goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back
60
into this
Eagle,
football
60
game.
Eagle. Go!
Here's Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it second and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready, ready?
Williams with a little touch pass forward. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Keenan Allen with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Hey, easy, 63, 60. Don't touch.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
Hey, 73.
Here's second and 10.
Don't touch.
Hurts. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. Third and long. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
60 Bobcat. Here we go. Set. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams got his man complete over the middle. That's more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here comes
Trap
2nd
60,
down.
Trap 6, 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready.
Back to throw. Williams. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Okay,
as
ready.
the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4.
Let's go. Tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Maverick, 60, 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. Check go.
Now Williams operating from the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Warrior 70.
Throwing again here, Williams. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
On the set.
3rd down and goal coming up here.
Set. 79 Bronco. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end Komet. And he is going to lose yardage here. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11. Panther 11.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The kick up and good, but they remain a field goal short as they wind up dropping this one by 3. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.